minute.
At this time, we're going to introduce to you our distinguished salutatorian for the salutatorian address, and that is none other than Elena Sanchez.
A great visionary and political leader once helped to shape the ideas of his nation concerning many aspects of life, especially in the importance of nurturing and supporting the youth. This man held many high ideals, among which was his belief in the importance of involving the national pride of each citizen in every aspect of life. He believed that firmness of character, will, and tough determination could master the challenges and swings of fate, and that where life did not go well, it was a matter of personal failure because everyone is responsible for his own decisions, and therefore the turns of his own life. This profound thinker led his country to give back to the community and to respect working citizens and those in the military, encouraging the young people to strive to become such citizens. Citizens of this leader's nation were taught to frown on the lazy, cowardly, disloyal, or immoral, and to stand together, be loyal, work hard, and be brave so their country would prosper. Members of this society also learned that it was their duty to be free of selfishness and defend their people and nation if called to do so at any time. The importance of education was stressed heavily, and the youth were seen as a foundation for building the nation. This leader knew the importance of giving his people a sense of belonging and encouraging in them a willingness to sacrifice all for their community. National pride and values were of extreme importance in this nation, and the citizens were taught to respect their leaders and be loyal to them without disrespect or opposition, since this great leader knew the destructive potential of political muttering and complaining. In this society, everyone could contribute, even if only a little, and help to build a greater and more beautiful country. This man had specific ideas on the place of youth in society and the roles they should assume upon graduating from school. He did not want to suppress the youth, but rather give them the controlled freedom and authority they needed to develop their abilities. Society was meant to nurture the youth and help them to work to become useful people in the future out of gratitude to their parents, teachers, mentors, and friends. The spirit of community among the youth was important, as with the rest of the nation, and it helped teach the youth to strive for goodness by gaining everything of value through honest means and servitude of the people. Their leader proclaimed, "We want a hard generation that is strong, reliable, loyal, obedient, and decent, so we do not need to be ashamed." Youth in this society were seen as the bridge from ancestors to grandchildren, and they had the responsibility placed on them to choose between good and bad. Schools and parents joined together in celebrating the rite of passage from education into higher learning or the workforce, and at this point it became their responsibility and the responsibility of the nation and various other groups to promote their ideas in the lives of these fledglings. The ideas of this nation and its leader were superb and highly effective, especially concerning the upbringing of the youth and their effective transitions into the core of society. The man whose vision this nation embodied was Adolf Hitler, and his country was Nazi Germany. Much like German graduates during the rule of the Third Reich, we are impressionable kids finishing school and leaving our parents' homes to take up an occupation or continue our education elsewhere. This change is marked by greater independence in everyday life, and we celebrate this rite of passage as a landmarker along the road to maturation. We are transitioning at this point from childhood to adulthood, and we are now called to make our own affirmations and accept the task laid out for us by society. Like the Hitler's youth, we are young people standing here on the threshold of our lives. We enter joyfully through the open door. We face our fate courageously. This celebration tonight marks the beginning of a new stage in life, but it also marks a sharp increase in the amount of responsibility we must assume for our own actions. Adolf Hitler is today known as the incarnation of absolute evil. He is seen as a tyrant, a dictator, a racist, a mass murderer, and a man filled with the vilest forms of hate and destruction imaginable. Amazingly, though, he had many seriously devoted followers, allowing him to become one of the world's most influential leaders. His intelligence and eloquent speeches helped him win over a nation, thus persuading them to join his cause. Propaganda just as brilliant as Hitler's is involved in many areas of life, making it of the utmost importance for us as new graduates to be discerning. Hitler said, "All propaganda must be so popular and on such an intellectual level that even the most stupid of those toward whom it is directed will understand it." Through clever and constant application of propaganda, people can be made to see paradise as hell, and also the other way around, to consider the most wretched sort of life as paradise. Hitler is not the only person in the world to understand this idea. All sorts of other people have command of such theories and would gladly put them to use should anyone give them the opportunity. Hitler catered to what he knew people would want to see and hear, and they fell for it without question, but definitely by choice. In such an evil regime, it is impossible that the public could remain totally ignorant without choosing to do so at some point, whether they understood it as such or not. We as Americans have an even greater ability to stay informed. Hitler's youth were brainwashed in these ways and used at maturity for great and evil purposes. Upon graduation from school, we could easily be inducted into any number of Hitler's youth groups of our own if we're not careful. As new graduates, we are responsible for the decisions we make, just like the German graduates were, due to their elevated status and new decision-making ability in life after graduation. Hitler informed his new graduates that they were not yet fully adult, but increasingly able to determine their own lives. This means that the Nazis told these new inductees they were responsible for these actions. This statement could have served as a warning for the graduates, but very few, if any, rebelled because the Third Reich seemed to be such a good organization. The youth were told in no uncertain terms that they were responsible for the direction of their lives and what came of them, and they actively chose the Nazi Party. It does not matter that the consequences were different than they had imagined. The youth still chose to join. Though through images and words of causes, nations, groups, and religions can be charming and deceiving, we too are now legal adults and are fully responsible for anything that comes of even the most minute choice we make. The German youth pledged that the good would win in them and they would become decent German people, but they obviously did not think hard enough to follow a truly good path. They followed the path they were told was good, but did their ignorance make their choice and the results brought about because of it any less wrong? It is the responsibility of American youth to be informed, especially considering that at this point in history we have resources that far outweigh those of German youth during Hitler's rule. There is no excuse for ignorance in America, yet so many young people today are completely disinterested in anything pertaining to life outside their immediate existence. Be that as it were, choices are still being made, and our generation will have to own up to them in the end.
I'd like to take time to point out that to you that the artwork that you saw out in the lobby on your way in was done by the NSA art department, and also the images that you saw on the screen up here before the ceremony began, that was put together by the mass media department. That was our video yearbook. So let's give them a round of applause for doing an outstanding job. And now we have a performance by the Senior Theater Company performing a play about change. This is written by Senior Michael Owen. It will be performed by Stacy Ashendorf, Talia Bean, Gary Biggs, Haley Cornsweat, Cherie Nelson, Michael Owen, Brian Schroeder, Cagney Sly, Amanda Swindon, and Jennifer Whitcomb Oliva. A play about change.
This is a play about change.
Sir, I'm sorry, but our credit card machine
Look,
is down
forget
right
it.
now.
I don't have time to wait. I'm going across the street.
Sir, please wait. Ma'am, I'm sorry. How can I help you?
This hamburger was not served in a timely fashion. It is entirely too small and isn't properly prepared. I demand a refund.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'll certainly get your refund. I just need to see your receipt.
You couldn't kill me if I contracted Ebola or monkeypox by Goddard's establishment for all it's worth.
Ma'am, I will get your refund. I just need to see your receipt. And could you please hurry? There are people in my line, and if my performance is bad today, I could be fired.
Well, if you don't satisfy my wishes, I'll make sure you're fired today. I'd like my $8.07 back.
$8? Ma'am, I'm sure you did not order that much food.
Are you suggesting that I would lie about something as trivial as the cost of a hamburger? And isn't it always true that the customer is always right? I'd like to see your manager, please.
No, ma'am, please. I'll get you your refund. $8, here you go. Come again, please.
I said I'd like my full refund. $8.07.
Ma'am, okay, just a minute. I'll get you your change. I don't have any pennies. Just 1 second. It won't open. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, she's totally... Forget the change. I'll take my business elsewhere.
Marco, we need to talk.
I just don't understand. They think that pennies aren't money? Oh well, I guess people just don't like to save anymore, I suppose. Well, looks like it's a little bit more in the retirement jar for me.
Hey, Linda.
Hey there.
Are you going to be working late again tonight?
Yes, I think so, if that's all right with you.
Of course it is. I guess you've got someone to watch your kids then.
Well, yes, my oldest boy, he's old enough now to watch his little brother and hold down the fort.
Well, that's good. Linda, I've left some extra money and a doggy bag with food in the back for you. Please take it tonight.
Mrs. Deck, I've told you before, me and the boys are perfectly fine. I'm not going to accept some charity. My job description doesn't include gathering up pity. I was hired to clean, and that's how I'm going to earn my money, cleaning.
Now, I know you're reluctant to take money like this, but don't look at it like a charity. It's for your boys, Linda. I just want you to be able to spoil them every once in a while. Give them junk food and something nice. Please take the money tonight.
Just because I'm a single mother doesn't mean that I'm hard off. Me and the boys are fine. And I'm not going to take some money or food that I don't work for.
Okay. But, Linda, I'm going to leave it in the back. Just think about losing your pride a little bit and learning to depend on others. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And go home early tonight. I'll still give you the extra hour or two on your paycheck.
Poor souls?
I thought we were going in the retirement jar.
Me too.
I thought she was all about working for your money.
Man, what a hypocrite. I hate working with homeless people. Worst job ever.
Well, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm sure it's not as bad as working the tip jar gig at a piano bar. Man, that was the worst day of my life.
Oh man, here. Bring me some change, man.
Ma'am, God, Bobby, have you no shame? Can't you see these people that you're begging for money work hard for theirs? There's absolutely no reason why you can't go get a job and get your own money.
Everybody thinks I'm a lazy drunk. Well, guess what? It takes effort to beg for change. And by God, it takes effort to be this drunk. So, back to the question at hand. How's about some change?
You've got to be kidding me. You're pathetic. I wouldn't give you any money if it was the only thing I had to do to stay out of hell for eternity. Get a job.
What if it's the only thing you had to do to get into heaven?
Then I guess I'll burn in hell.
So I guess you ain't a spiritual individual, huh?
No, I'm not. See you later.
All right then. I didn't need any more money anyway. I got enough to keep myself pretty inebriated. Yes, sir.
Little inebriated, huh, Edgar? And you're in public as well. Come with me.
Yes, sir, Officer Towning. Let me get my thing.
Whoa. Wait, guys. Guys. Come back.
All right, heads up. You're lucky. I'll need you tonight, buddy.
Lucky? Hardly. All my friggin' friends back.
It's just, she's so cute and so nice. I just hope things go all right tonight. Maybe you can help me out, huh?
Oh God, please, please, please don't waste me on another I hope she'll kiss me wish and throw me in a fountain. I bet you have no idea what it's like to tarnish.
It's just, I'm not too good with girls, you know? This is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Oh my God, I'm talking to myself again.
Put me down!
Okay, don't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. All right, I'm good. Hey, Margot. Oh my God, I didn't bring her anything.
Hi, Lee. Thanks for coming to meet me here. You ready for some movies in my house?
You bet.
That's great, because I rented the scariest movies Blockbuster had.
Scary?
Mhm.
I scare really easily.
Me too. I'm terrible with scary movies, but I love them. You're gonna have to hold my hand during the scary parts.
Sure thing.
So did you call Brian?
Brian? No, why?
Well, I just wanted to know if Brian was still coming tonight or not.
Coming to what?
Movie night, nerd.
Like tonight movie night?
Yeah. He usually comes to all of them, just like everybody else from work.
So this is like a regular thing.
Uh-huh. Let's go. People are gonna start coming to my house soon.
Okay, sure.
Look, a fountain. Do you have any change? I want to make some wishes.
Yeah, a little. Here.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're pretty new, huh?
2003.
I wish I could find a new job.
I wish I could find a new girl.
All right, so what'd you wish for?
Money. You?
Yeah, money.
Guess sometimes it's hard being who you want to be.
Too bad the old jailhouse ain't got a place for me to sleep tonight. Oh, well, I guess I raised me some old fun.
Hey, ma'am? Ma'am?
Man, leave me alone. I ain't bother you no more.
No, you don't understand. I've been thinking about what you said, about heaven and hell and all.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I was thinking maybe I should be a better, more forgiving person. You know, just in case there is a heaven and hell.
I see.
Yeah, well, you dropped your change when you were getting in the police car back there. I brought it for you. And I brought you some food and extra money.
Well, I appreciate it, ma'am. I thank you very much.
No, thank you. I'm glad I met you.
I guess if this guy doesn't do the right thing with us, it's not that other guy's fault, right?
Nah, he's got his heart in the right place now. I guess.
What a wasted night. I should have just told her I wanted tonight to be a true date. Something more than what it was, at least. Guess I just missed my chance. But I guess it doesn't much matter anymore. I mean, tonight's over, and tomorrow I'll have a chance to make things better. Tonight's just another lesson. I wish I'd done it better the first time around. But thank God that every day is another chance for change.
Once again, these are some truly, truly talented students. Well, I'll tell you what, it is just a pleasure just to be here and witness this. Probably unlike any graduation ceremony that you'll ever attend. The senior choral ensemble. And This ensemble is going to be performing The May Night by Johann Brahms. It will be performed by Will Asquith, Stacy Ashendorf, Talia Bean, Erin Booker, Jessica Hale, Brad Hand, Sania Jameson, Michelle Peacock, Tasha Siner, and Jennifer Whitcomb Oliva, the Senior Choral Ensemble. At this time, we'd like to welcome to the stage our distinguished valedictorian. For the valedictorian address, please welcome Tanya Richardson.
Good evening, class of 2004. I know that I don't know all of you as well as I could, but I cannot deny the influence you have had on me these past 4 years. Having spent so much time together, 5 out of 7 days a week, for almost 4 years, you're in a way my second family, as we are all to each other. Some of you have been more distant than others, the third cousin twice removed whom I only see pictures. But more of you are like sisters and brothers to me, there to comfort, infuriate, and tease. Still more are like first cousins, who I meet every holiday and laugh and celebrate with. I have even found a stepmother or two in my teachers. Of course, like most families, we have had our bad days, where we fight and cry, hurt the ones we love. But we do try to come back to mend broken ties. Like most families, we might miss a couple of years, but we always return to support one another in hard times. All of you, students and faculty, have been my second family through these 4 years and have likewise influenced my life. You have shown me that it is the people I am with every day, not grades or tests or even books, who matter most and who I will remember. Such things, grades, tests, awards, are transitory, and they will come and go all my life. But people, friends and family, first or second, will always stay, even if just in memory. Your influences, great and small, have changed who I once was, and all of you have taught me much about myself and others. You have changed how I judge what is right, what is fair, what it is to live and be happy every day. Your constant company has kept me from being lonely or sad. Your jokes and laughter have kept me sane in the face of demanding schoolwork. Your kindness and compassion toward others has saved me from pessimism. Your intelligence has stopped me from being arrogant, and your own personal successes have kept me from excessive pride. All of your support, from teachers to students to friends, has carried me on when I myself could not go forward. I cannot give special thanks to many people because all of you deserve mention, and most of you at some point in time have touched me, no matter the distance between us. So I will only mention a few. Tasha Siner. Like any sibling, you have challenged me to be patient and charitable, qualities which needed improvement. Thank you for sharing your laughter and insights. Mary Drungo. Too good to be true. You are the aunt who takes care of everyone with a smile. Your never-ending patience, compassion, love, dedication, and altruism, on only a few hours of sleep as well, have shown me what true moral and emotional strength is. Elena Sanchez. My older sister, my best friend, my partner in crime, and my emotional and religious counselor. You have shown me that it's okay to take a break now and then, to be different, to sometimes not care. You have kept me down to earth and focused on what is more important in life, being true to yourself and to others. To everyone in my AP English and Calculus classes, thank you for hanging in there through thick and thin. Without you all, it would have been a very lonely road. To Ms. Charlotte Lampley, the godmother of all seniors, thank you for helping with all of our college needs and for sacrificing your time and Christmas break to be there for us. Mrs. Wanda Anglin and Sherry Johnson, both of you are amazing teachers and incredible women. You too pour enormous amounts of time and energy into your students and love doing it. Like stepmothers, both of you have always been there for me to guide and instruct as well as comfort. Thank you for your love and support. To my own family, I don't think you'll ever understand how much I need you to be there for me every day. I love you even when I don't particularly like you. You remind me every hour of who I am and who I can become. Thank you for your trust, knowledge, support, and always love. Graduating class of '04, teachers and administrators, thank you all for being my second family during my high school years, adding your own color and diverse influences. I will miss you all in the future, especially those closest to me. But whether you're off to college in New York or dancing on a cruise ship around the world, I am confident that all of you can succeed at grasping your highest dream. All you have to do is keep trying, as we have done these past years. Congratulations, class of 2004, and good luck.
Now, this is the senior and vocal ensemble, senior guitar and vocal ensemble, and they will be performing Goodbye. And this is an original composition written and performed by Nick Gregory, Jessica Hale, Chris Phan, and Jennifer